So a lot of you guys know that I use the BCB Crusader cook set. The Crusader cook set, mainly it comes with, and you run it on things like green heat or a solid fuel tab. What I wanted to do is I wanted to convert the stove itself to be able to use MEFs. Now, just pouring the MEFs into that little pan, it was burning too quick. So I spoke to a guy on Skype. He's got a YouTube channel, Brybo Outdoors. He's only been on YouTube for a small amount of time. He's a really nice guy, and I would really appreciate it if you could go and give him a sub and just give him a little bit of support, and I'm sure he would really appreciate that. And I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description box below. I don't know why I do that. That's below. Alright, anyway, moving on, because like everyone knows where the description box is. Do you know that? Okay, anyway, so moving on, I spoke to him on Skype, and he really knew his stuff about these stoves, and he's doing a whole series on stoves, and I'm quite intrigued by it because very interesting. And he talks about a lot of fuel consumption, and I think that's important, because if you're hiking or backpacking, if you're like me, you tend to take way too much that you actually need. And I asked him whether he can do a video for me on fuel consumption, which he's going to do, and I'm quite excited about that video. So moving on, I spoke to him on Skype and said, I've seen your conversion kit, and I'm definitely going to do the same with my Crusader cook set. When I'm out in the woods, I often just want a cup of tea when I'm out working, so that's all I want. So I wanted to reduce the boil time, and obviously MEFs is a great way of doing that. So he said you need the rope. I asked him what kind of rope, would any rope do. He's got this special type of fire rope that he was using. I looked on eBay and places like that, and found it actually quite hard to get hold of. So he said, not a problem, I can send you down a piece just to try it. So thanks very much for that. It turned up a couple days time, and on Skype he explained to me what I needed to do with it, which is what I've done. I've literally just, as you can see the rope in there, I've literally coiled it around, kept going around and around and around, and I've packed it in really tight. It doesn't come out. It's in there, and it's in there to stay. I could take it out, hence why I'm going to still carry a little bit of green heat, because the actual bag that the Crusader cook set comes in, it's got a pocket for a few of these, and I think having the two methods is always going to be better. So if I do run out, I've still got one of them, can just pull that rope out, and I can just go back onto that green heat. But I got quite a big bottle of MEFs. Need to get some more really, but these bottles are good. They're the fuel bottles, the proper fuel bottles. You've got to unscrew that, push it down. You can be quite precise. The only thing that I don't like about the bottle is there's no way of telling how much you've got in there. And I spoke to him on Skype about that, and he had the same qualm with me. So I think what they should have done is put a very small window or something like that, left it clear, so you could have seen how much you've got. Just filling up that rope area, that's all you literally need to do. This is such a simple but really effective conversion of these stoves, I think. Just put a bit in there. I don't need too much, and lighting it, no problem at all. Normally I'd use my ferrocerium rod. I ain't got time for that to hang around. I want my cup of tea in a minute. I've already got one, but I'm going to have another one. And there it is, straight on there. This does really do reduce the boiling time of this stove. It's fantastic how good this works. So for the hammock camper and for people like that, this would be a great little conversion to do. It does reduce the boil time of water, and that's that's one of the most important things, to make water safe. Obviously, the quicker you can boil it and leave it on that rolling boil for, and that's the one thing I will say about green heat, you struggle to keep that the rolling boil with it. You may need to end up putting another sachet in there just to keep the heat there. So Brybo, thanks very much for the rope. It works a treat, and thanks very much, buddy. I know you've been very supportive of my channel, and I really appreciate that. And hopefully, some of my subscribers, all my subscribers, are a fantastic bunch of people. Some of the best people you'll ever meet on YouTube, mate. And I hope they can offer you the support they've offered me over the last a few months. And a general shout out to all my subscribers, guys. You are fantastic. Really enjoy watching your videos. I'm beginning to speak to a load of you on Skype now, and we're sharing some ideas. And so thanks very much, and just keep doing what you're doing. Everybody, enjoy the outdoors, and all of you stay safe. And guys, Brybo's link, like I say, will be in the description box below. There it is again. Everyone's like, oh no, he's doing it again. But don't worry about that. And I'll speak to you all on the next one. I'm going to go off. I've already got a nice cup of tea there. It's milk with sugar. That's how I like my tea, nice and milky. Some people like it stronger than that. I don't. So some people was asking about the English in their tea. There it is. So guys, with that in mind, I'll speak to you all on the next one.